guys? Welcome to the Hey DJ Show. I'm your host, DJ Jimenez. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to episode 3. Rosie, would you like to say hi to the audience? She literally moved her ear. She heard me. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. See, look at that. I kept my word. I said I was going to come out with episode 3 next week. I said I was going to see you guys next week. And look at that. Here I am making progress. Oh, man. But watch me next week ruin it. So whatever. Anyways, got a couple of things I want to talk about. We're gonna talk about the Gorilla Glue Girl, Valentine's Day, and a little bit of college life so far. So to kick things off, have you guys heard the story of the Gorilla Glue Girl? The freaking, oh my god. This just came out. So it's been going viral. So for those who doesn't know, look it up. I almost don't want you to look it up. It's so stupid. It doesn't even need publicity, but fuck it, I'm about to give it free publicity. Not that my show's any bigger. It's already getting freaking national coverage. Anyway, so there's this chick. Tesca Brown, she ran out of hairspray and decided, you know what? I'm gonna use Gorilla Glue on my hair, and now her hair's like been stuck to her head for a whole month. Went to the ER, they couldn't do anything about it. Now she's suing Gorilla Glue because of something stupid that she did, and oh my god. And now she has a GoFundMe page, and so far it's up to like I think $18,000 right now. And people are just like, going like, "Oh, I'm praying for you. Oh my God, like, don't let what the naysayer. You're smart and beautiful." And so, listen, I'm not gonna say you're not beautiful or whatever. I'm not gonna say you're ugly. That's neither here nor there. But you are stupid, okay? Like anybody who says no, she's not DJ. Like you can't say you haven't done dumb shit. Yeah, I have done dumb shit. I can't talk today. Like now, I just did that dumb. And you know what? Didn't have to go to the ER. Don't have to sue anybody. Did something dumb. All right, move on with my life. All right, cool. She did something stupid to her hair. Instead of using hairspray, she used Gorilla Glue. What makes you why? Like anytime, and this isn't anything new. This isn't the first time somebody did something stupid, and it's not going to be the last time somebody does something stupid. But anytime somebody does something like this, I always ask why. Like, where are your parents? Like, why? What? Just why? And oh man, I get such a headache thinking about it. It hurts. It has to be illegal to be this stupid. It really does. Ah man, Gorilla. What? I really want to know. Like, somebody should interview. What went through your head? Why'd you use Gorilla Glue? And it's so, oh my god, like I hear some people talking about it like online, and some people be like, oh, I don't blame her because it's an adhesive, and hairspray, it's an adhesive. Yeah, except one's way stronger than the other. One's meant to hold something together and for a long period of time. The other one's just a hairspray. This one's specifically for your hair. It's so freaking stupid. Oh my god. And people are giving her money. People are giving her money because she's stupid. Because she did something. There's this article right now that I'm looking at titled Tesca Brown Gorilla Glue accidentally glues her hair to her head. No, she accidentally. No, she meant to do that. She didn't mean for it to stick for a month, but she didn't accidentally put the glue in her hair. It's not like, she was walking in Home Depot and then she accidentally fell, grabbed Gorilla Glue. It was like, oh no. She didn't accidentally put it. She meant to do that. I'm gonna calm down. It's not that big of a deal. DJ, you said earlier that if it doesn't affect your friends and family, your money, or your health, you don't care. You're right. You're absolutely right. I don't care. It's just in the moment. I like to kind of get into it. I like to, be animated. It's still stupid. I mean, I don't care. I'm not losing sleep over this. It's just fun to whatever. But yeah, people are stupid, man. I really wanted to like try to go on and talk about that more. I'm trying to remember, like, I'm not perfect, all right, and you're not perfect either. We've all done dumb shit. I'm trying to think of something. Like, we all have gaps in our knowledge. Like, I'm 28 years old. There's something that somebody's gonna say. It's like, you don't know about that, and I'll be like, oh no, I guess I don't. And people are gonna make fun of me for it. Can't think of what it is because I am perfect. Just kidding. Yeah, but the glue part, here's what runs through my head. It's like, even as a little kid, even being like, dipshit, rebellious or whatever, I remember in elementary school, fucking kindergarten, they'd be like, hey, this is glue. This is supposed to be used to, stick macaroni to your little paper. And it's like, okay, you got it. And it doesn't even smell like, oh shit, I want to eat this. And you hear about that, like, kids eating glue. I've never ate glue, thank God. I wasn't that stupid. But when I heard that, when I was taught, hey, this is supposed to be to stick things together, never once did I think, oh man, I want to like put this in my hair. Oh man, I mean, one day I'm going to do something stupid and somebody's going to reference this and be like, ha, ha, ha. But I said, I'm not saying I never done anything stupid. It's just, I'm not stupid enough to put fucking Gorilla Glue in my hair. Not that I have a lot of hair to begin with, but I'm not about to put Gorilla Glue. You ran out of hairspray? Go get some hairspray. Go down to your local store and go get hairspray. How's that hard? Why would you use Gorilla Glue? Like, what time crunch are you in where you're just like, you grab hairspray and you're just like, ah, damn, I ran out, and you're holding Gorilla Glue and you're just like, ah, man, I'm already late for this awesome job interview. Fuck it. Like, just like, all the scenarios are like popping. What happened? Like, I really want to interview her. That'd be awesome. It's like, I mean, she won't let me interview her because I already called her stupid, because she is stupid. And if you're gonna hate on that, it's whatever. I don't care. But she didn't accidentally put Gorilla Glue in her hair. All right. Anyways, rant over. Moving on. It's a funny story though. I'm mad that she's getting money for being stupid. If I would have known that I could get $18,000 and counting, there's probably people still donating just by doing something stupid like that, I would have done it. I'm a college kid now. I'll do anything for money. Anything. No, I won't. I got integrity. Valentine's Day. What do you guys think about Valentine's Day? Are you one of the few people that can be like, oh, it's whatever. It's like, I like it. Whether you're single or in a relationship, or are you part of the masses that it's cool to hate on things? We talked about that before, how people just love to hate. I don't care about Valentine's Day. And in a way, I kind of like it. You know what? No, screw that. I love it. Not that it just popped into my head. No, you know what? I love it. I love Valentine's Day. Why? Because it pisses people off. I love that. In a weird way, I remember talking with, it's kind of off topic, but I don't care. I remember talking about it with some of my friends. It's like, what superpower would you like to have that's not the, be creative, something silly, not something like flight, invisibility, super strength, super speed, none of the common stuff. Something super silly that you yourself are actually going to use in everyday life. And I remember saying, like, I want the power to, like, be able to point to somebody and make them have a bad day, just like ruin their day, but not hurt them, not do anything to them. Just 1 minute they're happy, I walk in the room, I point to them, and then they're just like, man, you know what, fuck today, like, I'm so angry today, like, that guy ruined my day, and not do anything, nothing illegal, and then just be like, haha, cool, and walk away. I would love that superpower. And Valentine's Day and other things like it are that. Like, Valentine's Day is it's innocent, didn't do anything to anybody. It just exists, and people hate on it simply for it existing. I think that's cool, and so for that, I love Valentine's Day. Uh, but no, Valentine's Day, uh, Valentine's Day, I hold the same as I do with which is funny because it's in March. St. Patrick's Day, you know, I hold those two in the same tier, in the same category. I nothing St. Patrick's Day. I don't hate it and I don't love it. But I've had good times on St. Patrick's Day, and I've had good times on Valentine's Day. You know, it's just situational. If I'm in a relationship, Valentine's Day is just a nice excuse, and that's all it is. It's an excuse. It's just, oh hey, I'm in a relationship, and yeah, I'll do things for my significant other throughout our time together. But hey, Valentine's Day is coming up. Let me go ahead and have this excuse to do something nice. It's not a big deal. And then you get those people, those single people who are like, I don't need a day to show my significant other that I love them. I'm gonna do that regardless. It's like that's not what no one's saying. Like, of course, it's just Valentine's. That's all it is. It's an excuse. It's just a nice excuse to do something. Maybe you haven't gone on a date in a while. Maybe you haven't, did a romantic home cook candlelit meal. Maybe you haven't done that in a while, and then Valentine's Day is coming up, and it's like, oh, hey, this be a nice excuse to do something. That's all it is. It's not a big deal. Shut up, you single. Well, I'm proud to be single. You're probably lonely as fuck. You probably have one of those body pillows. I want one of those body pillows. I already cuddle with some of my pillows. Just you put the pillow in between your leg. You need one to hold, and then you need one on top of you, kind of. TMI. But then again, I don't care. I have no shame. But yeah, I hold it the same tier like St. Patrick's Day. Nothing St. Patrick's Day. I don't hate it. I don't love it. But there are times when some of my friends, we haven't gone out in a while, and it's like, hey, you guys want to go out for St. Patrick's Day? We haven't hung out in a while, and just drink, have fun. It's like, yeah, sure. All right, hey. And it's just nice to, be a little festive, go buy a green shirt, hat, whatever, accessory. I'm wearing a red shirt, to say, Happy Valentine's Day. Even though I'm not releasing this video on Valentine's Day, but happy Valentine's Day to you all. We don't need to celebrate holidays the day of. That's overrated. No one, majority of people don't celebrate holidays the day of. Even Halloween, trick-or-treating, you should only do it the day of, with your kids and stuff. Should only go out trick-or-treating the day of, but celebrate, throwing a Halloween party, going to a haunted house. No, you could do that in the whole month of October. Christmas, people throw Christmas parties all the time, before and a little bit after Christmas. Thanksgiving too. The only two holidays that you have to celebrate the day of, there's no way around it, is the 4th of July and New Year's. Those are the only two. Fight me, debate me, but those are the only two you have to celebrate the day of, because you can only count down to the year once a year. It's December 31st. Then right there, we're all counting down to midnight. All right, it's January 1st. You can't have that moment on January 5th and be like, oh, hey, totally forgot to celebrate New Year. Hey, everybody, come to my place. We're going to throw a New Year's party. No one. I say that, and I know I have awesome friends who are dumb enough to fucking do this. Oh my god. Somebody or somebody's just gonna watch this video and be like, you know what? Screw the masses. I want to be different. I'm gonna do that. Thank you, DJ. I'm about to take that and run with it. Oh my god. Glad I can help. 4th of July is also, America got its independence from, Europe and all that, and from the United Kingdom, and that you can only celebrate the 4th of July then. You can't do it, July 1st. You can't do it July 5th. You can only shoot off your fireworks on July 4th, preferably at night, so we can all, if you do it in the daytime, I'm going to be like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then if you do it on July 5th, I'm going to be like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? I got dogs in here and I got Rosie and, you're scaring them. Actually, not really. Rosie is not afraid of the fireworks. I've had dogs that are afraid of fireworks. I mean, a lot of animals are. I had a dog that he just didn't want to be alone when the fireworks would go off. The moment you were in the room, like you let him in the living room and he saw you, he just, sleep on the floor. And then a firework would shoot off. He won't wake up. He'll be like, all right, cool. As long as I'm not alone, I'm good. But yeah, 4th of July, New Year's. I'm trying to think. Yeah, those are the only 2 holidays. Unless I'm missing something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Whatever. Oh, DJ, you're stupid. There's this other holiday that you totally forgot. Oh, look at that. At least I didn't put fucking Gorilla Glue in my hair and went to the ER. Anyways. Cheap shot. Yeah, those are the only 2 holidays. What do you guys think? How do you feel about Valentine's Day? Do you hate it for no apparent fucking reason? Or do you nothing it like me? What are your thoughts? The other thing about Valentine's Day that, being single, I kind of like it though. Like honestly, like without all joking aside, I kind of like Valentine's Day though because, yeah, we don't like PDA. I don't like PDA. I mean, I can't imagine. I feel like that shouldn't even be said. I feel like no one should be like, you know what? No, I love PDA. I just love people out there in public making out so I can just fucking stare at them like, that must be nice, exchanging saliva. Ew, okay, I just, cringe. All right. Anyways, no, but it's nice. It's nice, just like any other holiday, where it's just a happy. I'm a happy dude. Like I'm an optimistic guy, and same with. It's yeah. I like Valentine's Day just like I hold it for all the other holidays. It's just when I'm scrolling through Facebook, any social media, and I just see people posting their time with their significant other or like their friends and family, and they're just having a good. It's just nice. That's all it is. And so yeah, people who hate it, it's just single people who go like, oh, I'm proud to be single, and they're just lonely as fuck. Anyways, shots fired. Drop mic. I'm not gonna. I was gonna pick it up and drop it, but the sound would be way too annoying. Oh man, I need to calm down. I'm in that weird mood right now where I'm like energetic, and then I'm just chill, and then I'll be back up, and then I'm like, oh, Rosie's tired of me. Anyways, moving on. College life. How's that going so far? So officially, I've been in school for now a month. I started late because I had COVID. And real quick update. Not a big deal or anything about COVID. So I'm starting to get my sense of smell and taste back. So that's pretty awesome. Yesterday had ramen noodles, and I like to put Tabasco sauce and squeeze like fresh lime in it. And I was actually able not only to taste the Tabasco, but I was able to taste a little bit of the lime. It's not 100% back. I would say it's like 40% back. Like I could taste it, but it's not as strong. It should be strong, but it's not. So I feel like, okay, my body's recovering. So that's really cool. When I was taking a shower, I was able to smell the shampoo and soap. So I was like, okay, hey, it's working. Like my body is fighting back. So that's a little quick update for you guys. I know some people, man, I'm so jealous of them. The people who got COVID and they got their taste and smell back within like 4 days, within a week or stuff. I've been free of it for a month now, since I've been in school for a month. And just now kind of getting it back. Uh, I have a coworker. She was saying that it's been in and out for her, and that would probably frustrate me. But I feel like now my body's making a comeback after a month, and I've been seeing, reading about people having different time frames. Like, oh, I got it back in 4 days. Oh, I got it back in like a month. Oh, I don't think I really got it back. That would scare me if I didn't get it back altogether. Then going out would be meaningless. Why spend money on food if I can't fucking taste it anymore? That would suck. That honestly, that would fucking suck. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't wish car troubles and losing your sense of smell and taste on my worst enemy. It's just annoying. I can't oh, no. All right. Enough of that. So, yeah, I've been in school for a month now. Again, first time student. Uh and how's that going so far? It's going pretty well. I got to say, like, it's nice. I will say that uh I like being thrown into the wolves. I do learn better that way. Everybody's different the way they learn and all that stuff. I like being thrown into the wolves. I'm gonna mess up a whole lot in the beginning, but once I figure it out, I tend not to make a lot of mistakes anymore, because I feel like once you throw me into the wolves, I'm gonna get banged up. Like, that's expected. But then when I make a mistake and I care enough, I'm like, all right, I don't want to do that again. All right, I fucked that up. I don't want to do that again. So I don't know. I feel like I get all my mistakes out fairly quickly, and then like you like, if I was in a graph, it just goes like, oh, I'm down, 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 but then I start to go back up, and then maybe kind of make a little mistakes, but it's constantly going up. I mean, that's my opinion. That's what I like to think. I've known people who don't like to learn that way, and it's fine. It's not perfect, but in my opinion, I find it that when they start, and they're just like smooth, when they make a mistake, they beat themselves up about it, and then they have to climb back up. And then they beat themselves, and then they have to climb back up. At least when you're thrown into the wolves, you start low, and you can only go up from there. That's how I see it. But yeah, so that was a little bit of the college life, especially since, again, I had COVID. I started 2 weeks later, and one thing I didn't realize about college, like I just didn't put two and two together, is that college days lifestyle, I mean, depending on how many classes you're taking, I guess, moves fairly quickly, at least for me, because I'm only going to school Monday and Wednesdays. I'm taking 3 classes. I'm taking psychology, math, and history. uh and that being said, if I miss one day, I'm already a little bit behind, because it's not like you're going to school 5 days a week. Some people are. College, you can customize your classes and all that jazz. But for me specifically, right now in this first semester, it's going by fast. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. Uh, I like it because, again, I like being thrown into the wolves, and I learn better that way. I don't like it only because I got not only thrown into the wolves, but I got thrown into the wolves 2 weeks later, because I didn't start with everybody, and I'm still rusty because I haven't been in school in so long. But, whatever. Just don't give up. Just bitch, but go through it. Like, bitch while you're going through it. So yeah, one thing I want to talk about is the difference between you know, high school life and college life, in case anybody's wondering, and you know, been in my perspective, where the only college information you kind of got was some from your friends and family, like really vague information, and then the rest was just from TV and movies and stuff, and they're super not realistic. So I'll try to paint a picture, but anecdotal, just in my perspective. Everybody experiences it different. I'm not doing any online classes. I know for a fact I don't learn better online. I got one of my bestest friends. He rather do online classes. The dude's a smart guy. I get it. Me, I learn better if I see the person's lecturing, and I can, ask questions right then and there. It's just how I learn. Everybody's different. I'm not saying one over the other. Um, but yeah, so I'm not taking any online classes. I'm all going in person. Uh, the fact that like I was mentioning earlier, college moves, at least for me, somewhat fast because I'm only going 2 days a week. One thing I realized the difference between high school life and college life is that, and I beat myself up about it now that I think about it, is the fact that high school life, uh, like classes and stuff, you deal with a lot of worksheets. The teachers would generally give you worksheets in the beginning of the class and be like, okay, you got to turn this in at the end of class. Like, we'll work on it together, kind of deal. So far, I don't know if everybody's college life is different. So far, for me, that's been one of the big differences, because when I stepped into college, I was prepared. The only information I have of school is high school, so I was prepared to do things like worksheets and all that. And no, it's just a lot of note taking. So literally, I go into class, like I'll go into my psychology class. We'll sit down. The teacher will write on the board. She'll lecture for about an hour and a half, and you're writing things that she's saying, things that she's writing down on the board, and then that's really it. You just need your standard paper, write down your notebook, whatever, write things down, label them, date them, and that's it. That's and study your notes, because the main thing that you get, I guess graded on in college is test and essays. So I just took my first test on math yesterday. Well, I'm recording this on Thursday. Yesterday, Wednesday, I went to my math class, took my first test, and I don't think I did well. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably gonna upload this on Friday. Whatever, neither here nor there. But anyways, so I took my first test on math. I get homework on math like once a week, and I'll get it on a Monday. It's due on Friday, and it's not long at all. It's just it's 20 questions, but the teacher, like, come Wednesday, you should bring in the questions. Like, hopefully he even though you have till Friday to turn it in, it's good to try to do it on Monday and Tuesday, because the idea is that you'll run into you'll run into some questions that you couldn't do. You didn't know how to do it. So then you would come Wednesday with questions like, hey, I bumped into these problems, I don't know what to do. That's the ideal way to do it, but again, to each their own. Yeah, so it's a lot of lectures, a lot of note taking, but it's not bad, it's not complicated, and I didn't do well in my math just because I'm rusty. Like, I do think I did well, but I'm aiming high, so I'm just beating myself up about it. I do think I did fine. I want to do great. I don't want to do fine. Yeah. Now that I think about it, how sorry. The other difference between college life and high school life, and oh god, I hate admitting when I'm wrong, and then because then that person is like, oh, I told you so. But so I've had high school teachers tell me this. In the moment, I was just like, whatever, because I didn't think I was gonna go to school, so I was like, oh, this information is useless. Oh. But some of them were saying that to the class. I remember them saying things like, college, it's all adults. They're gonna treat you like adults, meaning they're not gonna hold your hand. They're gonna tell you, here are the due dates, and then you do them. If you don't do them, whatever. They're not gonna circle back. They're not gonna be like, oh, we're gonna do some makeup works. No, they're just moving on, and that is, so far for me, my perspective, true, because uh, before the math test, we had all the homework that was due, uh, and the final deadline was Wednesday at 11 a.m. That you had to turn it in. Uh, if you didn't turn it in, then it's whatever. It was closed. It was locked. There was a student that came into the class and was asking the professor, it's like, hey, so I didn't finish all the homework. Is there any way I can, like, get an extension, make up for it, and or whatnot? And the professor just really quick was just like, no, you had plenty of time. And then we moved on. And I felt bad, but I was, it's true. We did it. We're all adults. We got to be able to, one of the things we got to do is manage our time. So, yeah, like I totally get it. Some people be like, oh, that's mean. And maybe some college professors are, you know, maybe they'll give you an extension. I don't know. Again, I'm only giving my point of view, my perspective. Uh, yeah, and I actually don't mind that. Because you got to push yourself, and you got to have a deadline. It's like, hey, it in the beginning, hey, this is going to be due that day. And right there, you should know if they're like, unless, God forbid, something interferes in your life without you knowing. But I'm pretty sure, like, God forbid, if I were to get in a car accident, the day of the test on my way to school, I'm pretty sure I would be like, hey, so I got into a car wreck. Can I make up the test? They'll be like, yeah, you can. Yeah, like, for sure. um, yeah, so, if you're thinking about going to school like me, do keep that in the back of your head, that make sure you're aware of your deadlines and just manage your time wisely. Take notes. Your notes is going to be what helps you on your test. It's kind of cliche, but it's true. And yeah, it looking back at it now, and this was the part where I said I kind of beat myself up about it. I realized that if only I was disciplined, it's my fault. It's no one else's fault. It's my fault. That I wasn't disciplined in high school. I could have done so well. Now that I look back at it, I'm like, man, actually high school is easy. Like, all I had to do was just not be a dick and just fucking do my work. And who knows what I could end up doing. And yeah, so I realize that now, that it's really up to you. And especially in high school, you chances are you don't have a lot of things going for yourself in high school. Like, what are you busy with? Oh, I got a job in high school. Okay, well, you're still living with your parents. You could easily quit that job. Focus on school. Whatever. Oh, the last thing I kind of want to talk about is, so I'm not tech savvy, but I'm not, like, I know how to work my way around a computer. But most of the work in college is going to be online. So you have to get yourself familiar with, like, the interface and stuff like that. You got to play around with it. And, real quick, just when you start school, or once you have your classes lined up and you get your student email and all that, just get yourself familiar. Just sit down in front of your computer, learn where everything is. Don't be afraid of asking classmate. Be like, hey, how do you access the homework and the notes, like online stuff? Somebody's gonna help you. People there want you to succeed. Like, I can't imagine somebody going like, no, I want you to fail. Like, that'd be kind of weird. I mean, maybe there are those people. I wouldn't doubt it, but that is kind of weird. But yeah, I did have to, sit down in front of a computer for like an hour or whatever, just to learn where everything was. And because in high school, at least for me, I didn't do really, I'm trying to recall, but I didn't really do anything online. The only thing I did online was just like Microsoft Word, just when I was typing up a paper or doing research on something. But that was about it. But so far in college, all my math homework is online. Like, I have to go to a website to do it. For my history work, I have to do write essays and reading responses, and I got to do that online. My psychology, I got to watch videos online and type up a paper. Yeah. So it's literally all online. So get yourself a decent computer if you don't have one already. You don't have to get something. You don't have to get like this super mega back computer or whatever. Just, I use this MacBook. It does everything for me. And yeah, that's it on college life. If you guys have any questions, ask them and I'll try to answer them. Oh wait, man, I I should write these things down, and I do too. And I'm just so I suck at history. I'm not fond of history. Like I like it if the teacher's great. I find it. History and literature, they're my two worst subjects. Math and science, those are the classes I excelled at in high school. I did well. History, it was a miracle if I got anything higher than a C. And I had a teacher that he was great. He was animated. He got into it, and it made me get into it, and it was really cool. Like I do feed off the teacher's energy, and I know a lot of students in that class in particular did too. So, but anyways, that being said, I want to know from people who did college and loved history and those who hated history, how did you study? What simple things did you do? Or let's talk. Like, what did you do? What techniques did you do? It's like, oh, I find it that if I did this helped me. Or you know what, it's simple. It's just a lot of memorization, flashcards, whatever the case may be. Like I like to hear them. Write them down in the comments. I will read them. And because I just suck at history, man. I know it, and I can memorize things. That's not a problem. I've done acting since middle school and high school, and memorizing a script is no different than memorizing, facts and figures and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. It's different from like math, math, you study, you work on a problem, you practice that problem, and right there you feel it. You got it right. You feel it. You're like, all right, cool. I don't know. History, the thing that pisses me off about history, it's not the memorizing dates and figures or people and stuff like that. That's not it. That's easy to me. Like memorizing years. And I know some people be like, oh, well, if I wasn't there, if I didn't meet the person, then I'm not going to remember. I get it. But honestly, it's just memorizing. Say it over and over and you're going to remember it. That's not the problem. My problem is the short answer stuff. This is the part where it pisses me off. There'll be like something along the lines of, oh, read this passage. Now, explain what just happened in your own words. Why? This person who's clearly smarter than me already put it eloquently. Like, this is great. Why do I have to rephrase it? Like, why do I have to summarize it? They did it well. Learn English and read that. I don't know. That's what goes in my head. It's like I hate history. I hate history for that. There's a lot of that. Literature does have that kind of stuff too. Read this passage. Oh, explain in your own words. I'm either going to sound like I'm plagiarizing it, or I'm going to sound like a fucking 5-year-old. War is bad because people die. The end. I hate when I have to explain things. That's why I love math and science. I don't have to, 2 + 2 = 4. They're done. You get it. You don't get it. All right. 2 + 2 = 4. You get it now. You get it. All right, cool. Moving on. And I know some people don't like math because it's like, oh, if I'm dealing with numbers, that's fine. But the moment you introduce letters, that's when I'm like, oh, well, fuck this. And I get it. I'm weird. I like math. I like the payoff it gives. Same with science. Science is like that. And with science, they'll have things like short answer passage, but it's not like, oh, summarize this in your own words, they'll say, I remember something back when I was young. It's uh what are the molecules of uh of water, and it's like, oh, it's H2O, and they'll talk about like, oh, what does the 2 mean in H2O, and you'll just talk about like, oh, what that number represents, what does H represent, what does O represent, and that's it. You write it in a complete sentence. It's like, oh, H is hydrogen, O is oxygen, and yeah. And so science, you're dealing with facts. Like, you're not plagiarizing anything. You're just like, oh, here's why this is the way it is. And you don't have that fear like, oh, it sounds like I'm plagiarizing or whatever. If you sound like a fucking 5-year-old while you're explaining science, that's actually good. Make it simple. Whatever. But yeah, I want to know how you guys study. What's your little tips and tricks? What did you like to do before a test, or and whatnot? All right, so the final part of the show that I do want to talk about is, so I'm going to do, it's going to come out Monday, so I'm going to start reviewing movies, TV shows, video games, media stuff. So I'm going to start a new segment called Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down. So be on the lookout. I'm going to release it Monday. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I want you guys to, tell me what kind of movie, TV shows, games you want me to review. I'll try to get to it. I am somewhat kind of busy with school and work, but when I have downtime, I definitely want to, go ahead and have fun and maybe play something, watch something that I haven't took the time to. I think it's going to be really cool. It's called Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down. So I've had this idea for years, but back in my phase of, oh, everybody's all talking, no bite. So thumbs up, thumbs down, really simple. I hate like the reviews rating stuff. It's like, oh, I give it a 7 out of 10, or I give it a 4 out of 10. I hate those specifically because of how are you going to judge a movie? What are the point system? How many points are you taking off for a certain thing? Do you have a list? Are you judging each movie with the same list? Because you can't really do that. You can't judge a comedy movie the same you would an action movie, right? So the way I see it is like, and these are just opinions. I don't give a fuck about, I think it's dumbass title of, oh, these are professional critics. No, you're not. You're just a critic. There's nothing professional about it. It's just, did you like this movie? That's it. So, I'm biased. I like, action movies. I love comedy movies. There are some movies. I don't like horror movies. Simple as that. I don't care. I won't watch it. I think they're all bad. So I'm biased. But at the same time, even though I love action movies, there are bad action movies. Though I love comedy movies, there are bad comedy movies. So, again, I'm not God. I'm not perfect. So I have an opinion. So I'm going to watch a movie, and it's going to be simple. Did I like it? Did I not? They're done. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Hey, DJ, what did you think about this movie? I liked it. Thumbs up. Hey, DJ, what did you think about this movie? I didn't like it. Thumbs down. They're done. And maybe you and I have the same taste in music. Maybe you and I have the same personality. It's like, hey, I kind of want to know what DJ thought about this movie. He gave it a thumbs up. You know what? Him and I tend to agree a lot, and let me go see it. All right, cool. Yeah, it deserves a thumbs up. DJ and I disagree. He gave it a thumbs down. I'm probably going to like it. Let me go see it. Oh, okay, yeah, I did like it. He didn't like it. There, the world works. It's, opinions. It's awesome. And my main thing, just like this podcast, is I want to start a conversation. I want to capture that feeling that you and we just got done seeing this movie, right? And I'm sitting down, you're sitting down, and I'm going to tell you what I liked about the movie, what I didn't like about the movie, why I liked it, why I didn't like it. Yeah. And I want you guys to comment down below. What do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Why or why not? Let's just have fun. Let's have a conversation. It doesn't have to be complicated. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm gonna try to release it on Mondays. And and I'm gonna make this claim: it's not gonna be every Monday, because I know first I have to watch the movie or watch the TV show or play the game, let it digest, and kind of recollect my thoughts, and then set a day aside to film and upload it. So it's not gonna be every Monday. It's going to be on a Monday because I want to do something cute like hashtag Media Review Monday, something like that. It will be on a Monday, not every Monday. So don't hold me accountable. It's like, hey, you've been not consistent. Shut up. I know there's going to be somebody like that out there. But anyways, that's going to do it for episode 3 today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, totally forgot to have this in my intro. If you're watching the show on YouTube, awesome. Thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do know that if you want to catch this show, on the road while you're cooking, I'm also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, all that good stuff. So hope you guys have a great week. I will see you guys next week. Do check out this Monday. I will drop the first movie I'm going to review. Not going to reveal it today. Be on the lookout for that. All right, guys, take it easy.